Are we recording? Welcome back. Looks like we are recording. We have got something new on the bench. No, it is not a Honda Express engine. No, it is not a QT50 engine. No, it is not an MB5 engine. No, it is not an Urban Express engine. It is something new to me. A Suzuki FA50 engine. And I started on it and I got thinking, well, I better not go too far without them tuning in, or without me taking some video. So lately I've removed some nasty oil from engines, and this oil has water in it, a little bit of water. So got rid of the oil. That's really all I've done. Now let's see what our next move may be. Now I don't have a Suzuki FA50 bike. Let's take a look and see what the piston looks like. Oh. All right, I see you. I'll get you later. Kind of evaluate what we got here, right? A little evaluation. It's always fun. I wonder what the stud spacing is on this thing. This oh, looks like we've had things living inside here like spiders. I think that's a part of a spider web there, and then we've got a bunch of grit there. How am I going to do this? How is it going to be done? I need to move my, I've got it, there we go, let's do that. And we've got a bit of grime as well. Is this frozen? Yes, it is. Oh, this does not look to be fun at all. Actually, it does look to be fun. So, just out of curiosity, let's just see how a Honda Express head fits right on there, doesn't it? Now that is odd. Wonder what the stroke length is on this thing. Well, that fits perfect. Urban Express, Honda Express head. Well, I guess we got an answer on our stud spacing. Now we got to figure out how to loosen this up. How did... There was no spark plug in the spark plug hole. So, but still, that's a lot of dirt. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of this oil before we take a bath in it. You know what I mean? Always a good idea. If you're going to keep oil in oil containers, you might want to designate that this is not to be put in your car. That happened to me once. I mean, I only poured in an ounce or so before I realized, but yeah, be careful. All right, we got most of that oil in the container, so we don't have to worry about you know, spilling it everywhere. That's, you know, that still surprises me. We got the same stud spacing as a Honda Express, ladies and gentlemen. That could be very interesting. All right. Where's my rubber mallet when I need it, right? All right. Well, we don't want to search for tools on your time, people. I know. Had some complaints, in the past. And you do it once, man, you're never forgiven. People will bring it up years later. Oh, he wasted 10 minutes searching for a tool. I was so upset. All of his videos suck. So, I'll search for the tool on my time. All right. I wish the piston could have frozen up a little lower. Let's see if that... Oh, wait a minute. No. Thought that was going down, but no. Now, one difference, and this thing just smells terrible. I'm not sure what happened, man. Is this oil and barn dust and... what's going on here? But anyhow, one thing about the FA50, it's a 41 millimeter piston, I believe, instead of a 40 millimeter piston. Oh, that's kind of cool. What are my other options here? Turn it upside down and try to squirt it in through the exhaust port. This does not look good. That is frozen in there. You don't want to break any fins either. Oh, let's tilt it even more. WD-40 is not the best stuff for this job, but it's what I have handy. I got an idea. Let's see if we can... Studs look nice anyways. Tilt it even more. And it's like the Honda Express, it's got a serious center stand. I mean, we're not playing around. Yeah, this might be an overnight job. And I might even want to see how high I can go here. Maybe even a little more. That's going to fall over if I'm not careful. Oh well. All that gunk is coming off the piston now. That's amazing. Same stud pattern as the Honda Express. Alright, let me mess around and I'll bring you back. Okay, with a little persuasion, I've started to loosen it. Yeah, it may still have to soak quite a bit more. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I don't think I think the cylinder just came loose, the piston's not moving. Yeah, that... Yeah, false alarm. Piston is still stuck. We just got the cylinder to move. Yeah, this is going to be an overnight deal, at least. All right, stay tuned. Well, maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, well, yeah, it's still stuck. What am I thinking? Actually, we've made some progress. Ugh. And a mess. We've made a mess. I was just able to kind of beat that piston back a little bit. There we go. Woo! Got a bit of rust. But more importantly, what's the cylinder look like? Okay, we got the piston out. Got a little bit of miles on it. And this appears to be a 12mm wrist pin. So, double check that, but yeah, this is awful. A lot bigger than the QT50 or NC50. Got any gunk down there? Hopefully not. So, yeah. I'll have to measure that later. Little bit of scoring right there. Yeah, and here's some here. Yeah, actually a bit of scoring. Not terrible, but got a little hot at one point in its life when it was still running. So I'll have to look up my options on pistons and such. 41mm piston with a 12mm wrist pin. They kind of stuck you with that, didn't they? Oh, but it's a 41mm head. Well, if you got a QT50 or an NC50 and you overboard by a millimeter, you now know that the FA50 head would work. Well, actually not, sorry, just the Honda, not the Yamaha. If you got an Express, Urban Express, you could do it, but the Yamaha stud pattern's different. So, alright, we'll pick it up later. So, many people come to me and they ask me, Jack, why is the FA50 slow? Why is the FA50 so tortoise-like? Well, it's got this, number one, this ridiculously small intake opening. Oh my God, that's ridiculously small. I mean, you're going to suffocate trying to breathe through that. And let's see. I don't know if you can see this or not. So, The exhaust port is ridiculously tiny, but look at those intake ports. Oh my goodness. Ouch. This thing can't breathe. That's why it's so slow. So if you get a bigger cylinder, you got to do something about this intake. Obviously the carburetor must be tiny venturi as well. Yeah, no wonder these things do like 27 tops. Oh well, we're gonna have to change a few things. Yeah, but that, and then, you know, I guess should I try to take a look at the reeds? I don't know, maybe I will. Well, the reeds don't look too terrible. Through a ridiculous feat of strength and luck, I was able to get all 4 of those screws out. You should probably plug that up with a paper towel, but that shop vac's got some power. And I think we're all clear. I'll tell you what, to prevent any future trespasses, we'll do that. Alrighty, now I guess a couple other things. I thought this was a decent idea. You know, have the oil fill at the top, and then the drain plug is actually at the bottom, the real bottom. And then they've got the oil going right into the case, the oil injection. I guess that's the oil pump there. And then we got this, I don't know, what can you see here? This this plastic piece broke off. I don't know if that's part of the air box or something, or what it is, but yeah, that's here you go. Easy fill here. You don't have to play any games. Dump it right in. It says 500 milliliters, but people say that all you need is 300. So, okay. And then to activate, it took me a minute to figure this out. To activate the kickstart, to engage it, you got to, the brake actually pulls this forward, and then it'll catch. Otherwise, it doesn't do anything. And I didn't realize that at first. I'm like, what is this? What did this guy sell me, man? This thing is totally messed up, right? It's not even engaging inside, you know. Got to figure out what the heck went wrong. So, there you have it. Part 1 of the Suzuki Shuttle FA50 rebuild. Alright, curiosity has gotten the better of me. I will continue on in part 2. Thanks for watching.